and a silver tree. Once in a certain kingdom, there lived a Brahmin. The Brahmin earned his livelihood with the help of alms. One day, the Brahmin reached the king's court and sought alms from the king. The king had high regards for Brahmins. He at once offered him 100 silver coins. But to the king's utter surprise, the Brahmin refused to accept those. He said, "O king, I accept the alms which earned by the donor. I am ready to accept even the smallest amount of money, if that is earned by your own hard labor." Hearing this, the king plunged into deep thinking. He took an account of all his possessions, but could not point out a single thing, which was the outcome of his own hard toil. The king was perturbed. He asked the Brahmin to turn up in the court after 2 days. Next morning, the king rose up from bed early. He was determined to arrange the alms with his hard work. The king dropped his royal attire and slipped into an old dirty robe. The king sneaked out of the palace and walked down to a close-by village. Wandering for some job, the king reached a construction site. A house was being built there, and a number of laborers were at work. The king, in disguise, approached the supervisor and humbly requested for some job. The supervisor asked, "Can you lift stones and bricks on your head and carry those to the work site?" The king replied, "Yes, sir." The king was appointed on the job. He began with the work, but he was not habituated to such tough physical work. Working under the bright, blazing sun, soon he was drenched in sweat and was totally exhausted. Unable to walk further, he sat on the ground, gasping for breath. The supervisor observed him in bad shape and came to him. "Oh man, you look tired and unfit to work further. Take this 4 anna paisa and go back home." Saying so, the supervisor threw the coin in front of king. The king quietly picked up the coin and returned to his palace. On the due date, the Brahmin appeared in the court again. The king took out the 4 anna coin from his robe and placed on the Brahmin's palm. He added, "O Brahmin, accept this alms. It is the earning of my own hard work." The Brahmin accepted the alms and blessed the king. He then returned home and sowed the 4 anna coin near the tulsi plant in his premises. Amazingly enough, the coin sprouted and grew into a sapling after a few days. As time passed, the small plant began rising up, and in a couple of years, it took the shape of a tall, sturdy tree laden with sparkling, bright silver coins on its branches. One day, the king's guards passed by the Brahmin's premises. They eyed upon the strange silver coin tree. Seeing this, the guards rushed to inform the king about it. When the king came to know about it, he was greatly surprised. He called one of his commanders and asked him to visit the Brahmin's house to bring the tree. The commander, with a battalion of soldiers, marched to the Brahmin's house. After reaching there, the commander apprised the Brahmin with a royal order, but the Brahmin did not allow him to do so. He said, "If the king wants the tree, then he himself should come here and take away the wondrous tree." The commander returned empty-handed and conveyed the Brahmin's message. The king at once visited the Brahmin's house and desired to uproot the tree. Now the Brahmin came out of his house and said to the king, O king, this amazing tree has sprouted out of the same 4-anna coin which you had given to me a few years back. Since it was earned by your hard labor, it grew into a huge fruit-bearing tree. O king, this is a fruit of hard, honest labor. Once you had given me the seed, the hard-earned 4-anna coin. It's yours. You can take back what you had once given to me, said the Brahmin further. The king reminisced the incident. He looked once again at the coin-laden amazing tree. He was seeing the power and fruit of honest labor. The king turned towards the Brahmin and said, "O Brahmin, please forgive me for my mistake. The tree is yours. For me, the greatest achievement of mine is the realization of the truth that hard toil carries bright fruit for the future." The king then returned to the palace, being wiser. If you want to be fluent in English, listening to audio stories is a good idea. Please subscribe to this channel for more stories, simple grammar related videos, and for so many things which will help you to achieve fluency and accuracy in English language.